The prince in Daokani, the Jehovah of Rumuagholu. Now, today, we want to debunk that Mr. Munakwe Amadi, the former chairman of CDC chairman of Rumuagholu. That land in question is Rumuagholu land, owned by Eke. He deforested that place, and it is Rumuagholu land, not Rumuosi. So we are telling the world today, the Obiakpo, the River State government, and Nigeria at large, that land belongs to Rumuagholu community, not Rumuosi. The general public should not listen to that man calling Munakwe Amadi, former CDC chairman of Rumuagholu, because he don't have the right. Anything pertaining land in Rumuagholu, it is Council of Chiefs of Rumuagholu who will tell you go here and do this. He don't know that place. So the land belongs to Rumuagholu community. And the owner of that place now is Dr. Colonel Eke. He inherited the land from his own father, the late Ekanyanwu Eke. So the land belongs to him with his family. Nobody should listen to that Munakwe. And then after now, the Rumuagholu community will know what to do about him. He will pay the penalty when the time reaches. We will call him to order. So that is why we are here today. The members of Council of Chiefs and Elders, traditional rulers of Rumuagholu. Thank you. Okay. We are telling the public, the House of Assembly don't have any right of land. It is court of law. They have the right to say about land. And the Dr. Colonel Eke have won Rumuosi in that land. Many places. He has the record. He has the paper, the judgment. So I don't see how the local government chairman will come and then start talking of the land somebody has won in court. Maybe he's just from Akpo Kingdom. So for that, so he don't have that right. Both the local government chairman and the State House of Assembly, if they don't want, they can go to the next higher court. Then he continue. But for now, he has a judgment of that land everywhere, almost 2, 3, or 4 times. Even about 3 days ago, he won them in another court too. So I don't know how they will come again to say the land belongs to them. No. We will advise them to go away from that land. And then they should not worry the man on that land, because he has won the land, both the victory estate or what, anything they call themselves. So we will advise them not to go there again. The land belongs to Colonel Eke from Rumuagholu, so it's Rumuagholu land.
Is it in the character of Ikwere people to fight against people that owns things? Do they have that disunity that younger generation will be fighting against the ancestral order of land ownership? Is it the character? So can you rebuke them for doing that?
It is not our character. And mostly when you come, you are drawing land, and you go to the court and want the land. You relax, you remove yourself there. Then the owner of the land takes his land.
My name is Elder Emenike Amadi. I'm the elder of Rumuagholu village. Rumuagholu is made up of 3 distinct villages. Rumuagholu, the first son, that's the first village. Rumuagholu, the second village. Well, I'm from Rumuagholu, the village where I'm the head. So I'm talking as the custodians of a community. So I'm the 3rd man in Rumuagholu community. Yes, the land in question we are talking about, it is our character and our tradition. It is our character and our tradition applicable to Ikwere at large. That if you have power to deforest a land where your father stopped, you can continue. If you have the strength, you can do so. I, as a person, I have done so where my father stopped deforesting and I continue. I owned it. The same thing applicable to every family in Rumuagholu. Rumuagholu, being the progenitor, stopped at a place, and Ekayao continued from there, being the father of Chief Doctor Colonel Eke. So they share the boundary with the Rumuagholu community. It is not out of place, it is not a crime. So he deforested the land, the father deforested the land, and then the son took possession of his father's property. It's not a crime. It's not a crime. And I want to put it on record here straight that Dr. Colonel Eke, unlike what I've been hearing over the radio by the River State House of Assembly and the Obiakpo and even the Victory Estate people, that Dr. Eke is a land grabber. I am debunking that here. No, it is not true. Colonel Eke, doctor, is not a land grabber. He is talking about his father's property. You can talk about when your father died, you have the right to own your father's property. So it is what he's talking about. This is my father's property. Nobody should take it away from me. So in pursuance of you talking about your father's property, would they kill you upon that? No. So my dear people of Nigeria, Obiakpo, River State, I'm telling the general public that Colonel Eke is not a land grabber. And then he's not into real estate too. He's only talking about my father's property. That's what he's talking about. If this is a land grabber or real estate, where apart from Rumuagholu, which other communities, where is he claiming other land? That is the question we ask ourselves. If this man is a land grabber, other communities, where have he come to claim property there? So I'm telling the general public that he is only talking about this is my property. My father's property is my property. So I'm debunking what Mr. Omonakwe, former CDC chairman, came on the air to deceive the general public. It is not true. Let me also tell the general public that CDC, sometimes they call themselves Community Development Committee, is wrong. CDC is appointed by the SA councils in every community. The meaning of CDC is the Community Development Committee and not council. CDC do not know the boundaries of land. It is the SA councils that know the boundary of land. If we want to share land today, we will call them, this is the boundary between we and these people. Okay, go and see here, from here to here. This is where we will share today. And they do not have the right, just like what the Mr. Omonakwe said, that Rumuagholu property is in his custody. Who told you? Somebody had been there before he came. Somebody left the office before he came to the office. And then he has left the office. Somebody is there too. So government is when you leave, another person continue. You don't come to claim Rumuagholu property. It is the sole right of the Eze in council, the custodians of our great community. So I'm advising and the warning even the youth of our communities, the general public, that please, a place where we are talking about, it is, we know very well that it is a place where Ekayawo, the forest, had a boundary with the Rumuagholu community, and that is the place where the son, Dr. Ogman Eke, is talking about. That's where he's talking about. So please, if they want to, they should come to Dr. Eke because he has gotten so much judgment. They should come to him for dialogue. There is room for dialogue. You know, we disagree to agree. If they feel that this place, no, is not good, why not come together? My friend, okay, what do we do? And then we have a peaceful atmosphere to settle ourselves and not for we to fight ourselves. We are not here to deceive the general public. We are advising both Rumuagholu community, other youths in other communities. CDC do not have right over lands, over economic trees. Rather, they will they are the force of the community. When they go out there, then they come back to tell the Eze Council, Oga Papa, this is what is playing, this is what we do. They don't have the sole right of their own. That is my stake. Thank you.
My name is Gideon Wogu Ibezim. I'm from Rumuagholu community, to be precise, Rumuagholu village. Just like the other speakers have said, that Rumuagholu has 3 villages. I belong to the first family. And I've served the Rumuagholu community as the secretary of the community. I worked with the Omonakwe, who was the chairman then. The position of the secretary came to my family, and that was why I was secretary. And within the period, we were in government until the time expired, when the local government dissolved the committee and appointed me a caretaker committee chairman, which I served close to 1 year. So, to be very simple, there is nothing you will tell me about Rumuagholu community for a very long time I don't know. And I had an aged father who died at the age of 92. I was very close to him till the last year he died and was buried by all of us here. So he tells me history of this community. And from what we are saying and which you know, in Obiakpo local government, we have the Abo people, we have the Evo people, we have the few Apara people too. There is no area they call a Victory Estate community in Obiakpo. It is so annoying that you bought a land from a certain group of persons or group of people, and you are coming to court to tell the world that we are Victory Estate. Is the Victory Estate a community in Obiakpo local government? All of us know that there is no community called Victory Estate. So if you bought land from Rumosi people, and Rumosi with Dr. Colonel Eke, who is the owner, the head of that family for now, where this case has been in court and series of judgments have been given in respect to that in favor of the Ekeyamu family. Why not come to the community where this land is situated and see Dr. Colonel Eke with his people and do dialogue? We have series of judgments. We had a recent judgment some few days ago in his favor. And if you say the land you are talking in question is not that area, why do you go to judgment review? What are you reviewing? In the review to which we went, he also had a judgment against them. In the review to which you said, this place you are talking, let them look at what you are giving as judgment. And then the judgment also was in his favor. And after that, you took it to another court, he won you there. You took it to another court, he won you there. He took it to another court, he won you there. And we all know that in this country, what we obey is judgment from the court. It's not Local government cannot do arbitration panel matter. It is not done anywhere. The local government should listen to what the court have said. The court have said that the land belongs to the Ekenyan family in Rumuagholu community. Like earlier, my elder said, we have land belonging to various families. This family owns this one, this family owns this one, all under the territory of Rumuagholu. That is the same way that area belongs, under the territory of Rumuagholu, but it belongs to a particular family because somebody deforested it. And then his children, great-grandchildren followed up. So that is what they are following up. So the land should be given to them. They ensure they should pull off their hand, because we here in Victory Estate, please, I want to ask the general public, is there any community in Obiakpo called Victory Estate? So if a community called Rumuosi, which we know, is in contest with somebody, and the judgment has been delivered in the favor of the Rumuagholu people, the Ekenyan family, why not either you go and dialogue with them, or you leave the land for them and you come as a Victory Estate to victimize the man? Because what they are doing now is victimizing him, using all authorities from House of Assembly to National Assembly, from National Assembly to local government, to press the man down. So what we are praying and what we are appealing to the general public is that, please, his life is at stake, because there are a lot of threats coming from various angles in respect of this property. But in a nutshell, he will not leave the property for them. The said man you are talking does not have any land except he bought in Omagwa or Ishok or anywhere. So the land we are talking is in the territory of Rumuagholu. He has not gone to any other side to talk about land. Nobody can bring a paper of proof to say that Dr. Colonel Eke has gone to Rumuosi or to another community to talk about land. All these things we are talking is in the territory of Rumuagholu. And that is all about it. So the little we want to say finally is that that land has a lot of judgment, series of judgment in his favor. They don't have any order. There is no order. Now, I'm not talking of judgment. They don't have any order against him to say that this one will have won. And they are taking him to court. Why is it that when they win you, you will not respect the court to which you went? So this is the little I have to say in respect of this, that they should leave the land for him. Thank you, and God bless all of us.